An alien race invaded Earth, intending to control the wild creatures with their advanced technology. As their ships descended over the African savanna, they activated a mind control device, aiming to bend the local wildlife to their will. In the heart of the savanna, the lions stood vigilant. Laszlo, the majestic king with a golden mane, sensed the impending danger. He prowled the territory, his powerful muscles tense, and his eyes scanning the horizon. Beside him, Kara, his fierce companion, watched the skies with keen attention, ears twitching at the unfamiliar sounds. The Halcorans deployed their device, sending out waves that dulled the instincts of nearby animals. Laszlo observed as zebras and antelopes froze, becoming mere puppets to the invaders. He could feel the tension in the air, a mix of anger and determination surging through him. Not like this, Laszlo thought, his body rigid with resolve. He turned to Kara, who mirrored his unease. Together, they communicated through subtle gestures, a shared understanding flowing between them. As the alien patrol moved closer, the tension in the air was palpable. Laszlo and Kara crouched low in the tall grasses, their bodies perfectly still, blending seamlessly with the golden landscape. The rest of the pride gathered around them, eyes locked in a fierce determination, each lion instinctively aware of the unspoken plan that flowed between them like a current. Laszlo's heartbeat synced with the rhythm of the savanna, a primal force guiding him. With a final, shared glance, Laszlo led the charge. He sprang forward, muscles coiling and releasing with a power born of instinct and desperation. The pride erupted from their hiding places in a swift, coordinated attack, embodying the true essence of the wild. The aliens were caught completely off guard. Their advanced technology, designed to dominate the Earth's creatures, was no match for the raw power of nature. Laszlo struck first, his powerful paws slamming into the ground as he lunged at the nearest invader, the impact reverberating through his body. His claws raked across the alien's armored chest, leaving deep gouges that sparked with electrical energy. Kara followed closely, her agility allowing her to dart between the aliens with remarkable speed. She targeted an alien who had raised a weapon, her growl a low rumble of fury. With a leap, she caught its arm in her jaws, twisting sharply and sending the alien tumbling to the ground, weapon clattering away. The shock of her assault momentarily disoriented the other invaders. The pride moved as one, each lion acting in perfect harmony. Rowan, emboldened by the chaos, bounded forward with unrestrained energy. He took down an alien soldier with a swift kick of his hind legs, sending the invader sprawling. His youthful exuberance added a fierce unpredictability to their assault. As the battle raged, the aliens scrambled to respond, their technology faltering. Laszlo weaved through the fray, his eyes darting to assess threats. An alien commander bellowed orders, but the sounds were drowned out by the roars and growls of the pride. Laszlo seized the opportunity, targeting the commander directly. With a powerful leap, he soared over the chaos, landing squarely on the alien's back. He bit down, forcing the creature to the ground, where it struggled futilely. Kara, sensing the commander's fall, turned her focus to another alien who was trying to regroup with his comrades. She let out a ferocious roar that echoed across the battlefield, rallying her pride. In that moment, the lions pressed their advantage, fanning out and coordinating their attacks. With each strike, the lions showcased their hunting prowess, using the terrain to their advantage. They maneuvered behind rocks and bushes, launching surprise attacks that left the aliens disoriented and vulnerable. Laszlo, his mane flowing in the wind, led a charge toward the heart of the alien camp, where the mind control device pulsed ominously. In the midst of the chaos, Rowan spotted an alien attempting to escape. With a burst of speed, he intercepted it, his powerful body slamming into the intruder. The alien stumbled, caught off guard by the sudden attack. Rowan didn't relent, his instincts taking over as he delivered a series of swift blows, clawing and biting until the alien lay still. Laszlo reached the device, flanked by Kara and a few other Pride members. The alien guards rushed to defend it, their weapons raised, but the lions were relentless. With each calculated movement, they targeted the guards, striking with the precision of a well-honed hunting party. Laszlo lunged at one, knocking it off balance, while Kara took down another, her speed and strength proving invaluable. As the battle reached its peak, the device stood before them, a towering symbol of the aliens' attempt to dominate their world. With one final, fierce roar, Laszlo leaped onto the device, his claws digging into its metallic surface. He knew this was their moment. With a powerful swipe, he smashed through the core, and the device erupted in a cascade of sparks and energy. The explosion sent shockwaves through the alien camp, and as the control signals faded, the remaining aliens scattered in panic. The Pride roared in triumph, a sound that resonated across the savannah, a declaration of their sovereignty and strength. In the aftermath, as the dust settled and the sun rose higher in the sky, the Pride stood together, breathing heavily but filled with a sense of victory. They had fought not just for survival, but to reclaim their rightful place as the true kings of the savannah, united against the threats of the galaxy. As the battle raged, chaos swirled around Laszlo, but his focus remained unwavering. His gaze zeroed in on the mind control device pulsing ominously at the center of the alien camp, surrounded by a throng of armed guards. Each pulse of the device sent waves of energy rippling through the air, a constant reminder of the alien threat. With fierce determination coursing through his veins, he crouched low, signaling Kara and Rowan to follow. Their bodies were tense, muscles coiled like springs, ready to unleash their fury. The moment felt electric, the world around them fading as they honed in on their target. In a final surge of power, they launched their assault. Laszlo charged forward, a blur of golden fur and primal strength. He leaped into the fray, his massive paws landing heavily on the first guard, knocking it to the ground with a resounding thud. The alien's weapon clattered away, useless against the raw power of the Lion King. Kara was right beside him, her agility allowing her to dart past the guards with incredible speed. She twisted and turned, her claws flashing like daggers. One guard raised his weapon, but Kara was quicker. She ducked low and leaped, landing on its back and sinking her teeth into its shoulder. The alien howled in pain, its grip on the weapon faltering as Kara twisted and brought it crashing down. Rowan, emboldened by his elder's fierce attacks, sprang forward. He targeted another guard, his youthful energy propelling him into a powerful tackle that sent the alien sprawling. He followed up with a flurry of swift strikes, his claws raking across its armor, forcing the alien to retreat. The Pride moved in unison, a well-coordinated force of nature against the technology that sought to dominate them. The guards fought back desperately, firing their weapons into the fray, but the lions were a whirlwind of movement. Laszlo dodged and weaved, his instincts honed from years of survival, avoiding blasts that could have felled lesser creatures. He pressed on, eyes fixed on the device that represented their fight for freedom. As they closed in, the guards began to falter, their formations breaking under the relentless assault of the Pride. Laszlo felt a surge of adrenaline as he reached the base of the mind control device, towering over him like a dark monolith. Its surface was smooth and cold, pulsing rhythmically with a malevolent energy. With a powerful roar that echoed across the battlefield, Laszlo sprang onto the structure. He felt the vibrations through his pores, the energy crackling beneath him. Kara and Rowan flanked him, ensuring no guards could close in. Laszlo raised a massive paw and brought it down with all his might, striking the core of the device. A deafening crack resonated through the air as his claws tore through the surface, shattering the core. Sparks erupted in a brilliant display of light, illuminating the chaos around them. The device emitted a final, desperate hum before exploding in a shower of debris and energy, sending shockwaves that knocked nearby aliens off their feet. The mind control signals dissipated instantly, freeing the nearby wildlife from their trance. The remaining aliens scrambled in panic, their plans unraveled in the face of nature's fury. The Pride roared in unison, a triumphant symphony of victory that echoed across the savannah, declaring their dominance over the intruders. Laszlo stood atop the wreckage, his chest heaving with exertion and pride. The battlefield was a mess of scattered debris and fallen foes, but the lions had prevailed. They had fought for their territory, their pride, and the freedom of all creatures on Earth. The aliens, once a looming threat, were now nothing more than a memory, chased away by the guardians of the wild. As the sun began to rise, casting golden light over the savannah, the Pride gathered around Laszlo. They were battered but unbroken, united in their strength. They had proven that no force, no matter how advanced, could overcome the spirit of nature. Together, they roared into the dawn, a declaration of their rightful place as the true kings of the forest. The remaining aliens, now unanchored from their control, fled into the wild, their confidence shattered. The lions roared in triumph, a sound that echoed across the savannah, a declaration of their victory. As dawn broke, the Pride stood together, their hearts swelling with pride and relief. Laszlo gazed at the horizon, knowing they had defended their territory against a formidable foe. They were the guardians of the wild, united in purpose and strength. In the end, the lions had proven that no technology could suppress their spirit. They would remain the true kings of the savannah, protecting their land against any who dared to threaten it. I hope you had a good time. If you liked my story, do not forget to comment and subscribe to my channel. Goodbye. See you in the next story.